Most people get confused when they hear terms like Power BI Desktop Service, Pro, Premium, Report Server. They think these are like different tools, but actually they are different parts of the same ecosystem. And if you don't understand the difference, you'll make wrong decisions, especially in real jobs or projects. So in this video, I'm going to break down all Power BI versions in a very simple but detailed way. We'll cover what each version does, when to use it, licensing differences, real world scenarios. And by end of this video, you'll be 10 steps ahead of most powerful BI users. So let's start with the big picture. Power BI is not just one tool, it has like multiple versions designed for different purposes. Some are free, some are cloud based, some are enterprise level. And the biggest mistake beginners make is treat all versions the same. But each version has a specific role in the data pipeline. Think of it like this: one tool to build, one tool to share, and one tool for enterprise scale. Once you understand this separation, everything becomes clear. So let's get started with Power BI Desktop, the most important tool. This is free application that you install on your system, and this is where all development happens. Inside Power BI Desktop, you connect to data sources, clean data using Power Query, build relationships, write text formulas, create the dashboards and reports. So basically, this is your development area. Now, one important limitation is data refresh is manual, which means you need to click refresh. It doesn't auto update. This is fine for development, but not for real time business use. Real world example: if you're a data analyst, 90% of your work happens in your desktop. So if you master desktop, you master the Power BI. Now let's move to Power BI service. This is a cloud-based platform of Power BI. After building reports in desktop, you publish them to the service. And here's what happens. Your reports go online. Teams can access them. Dashboards can be shared. This is where collaboration happens. Now the biggest advantage is the schedule refresh. You can set daily refresh, hourly refresh depending on the plan, keep data up to date automatically. Also, you can control the access, create the workspaces, manage the data sets. So remember, desktop is to build and service is to share, manage, and automate. Now let's talk about Power BI Report Server. This is very important for companies. This is on-premise solution, meaning data stays inside the organization, no cloud usage. Why do companies use this? Because they have like strict security policies. They cannot move data to cloud. They want full control. Another benefit: no per user licensing cost. But there are trade-offs: limited features compared to cloud, no advanced AI capabilities, less frequent updates. Also, very important, report server requires a specific version of Power BI on desktop. So compatibility matters a lot. This is mostly used in banks, government organizations, highly regulated industries. Now let's talk about Power BI Pro. This is where licensing starts. Power BI Pro is a subscription-based plan. It works on per user model, which means every user who wants to share or consume reports needs a Pro license. What does Pro enable? Sharing dashboards, collaboration, workspace access, schedule refresh, basic cloud features. Without Pro, you cannot share reports easily. So think of Pro as the entry level license for professional use. Real world scenarios: if your team has 5 to 50 users, Pro is usually enough. Power BI Premium. Now comes the most powerful version, Power BI Premium. This is designed for large organizations. Instead of paying per user, you pay for dedicated capacity, meaning you get your own cloud resources, better performance. It has a faster refresh and large data handling capacity. Premium allows to for more frequent refresh. Can handle larger data set sizes. It has a better scalability and has an advanced AI features. And here's the biggest advantage: users without pro license can view reports in premium capacity. This reduces cost for large team. So Pro is for per user basis and Premier is based on per capacity basis. If your company is scaling, premium becomes very important. Key differences is that let's simplify everything. Desktop is to build, service is to for sharing purpose, server is an on-premise control, and pro is a licensing for sharing, and premium is the enterprise scaling. This is the easiest way to remember. If you understand this mapping, you never get confused again. Now let's talk about the refresh capacity, a very important concept. A desktop, it can be only manually refreshed. Service, it can have like a scheduled refresh like daily, hourly, depending on the plan or as per the needs. Premium, can happen like more frequent refreshes can be done, and it has a better performance. So why does this matter? Is because businesses rely on real time data or near real time data. If your data is outdated, your decisions are wrong. So, refresh capability directly impacts business value. To make this very practical, you can use desktop for development and testing, services for sharing and collaboration, pro for smaller to mid team sizes, and premium for larger organizations. You use report server when cloud is not allowed. Always choose based on team size, budget, security requirements, data size. There is no one best option, it depends on your needs. One critical thing many people ignore is the compatibility, especially with report server. You must use specific Power BI desktop version. Otherwise, reports won't get published, features may break down. Also, keep your tools updated because Power BI evolves very fast. Let's wrap this up. The key takeaway is Power BI is not just one tool, it's a platform with multiple versions. To master it, you must understand roles of each version, know licensing differences, plan for scalability because in real jobs, these decisions matter a lot. So, hope you guys have understood this video. Thanks for watching.